Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over what I picked up at two Second and Charles locations I went to the other day. I didn't really find a whole lot of interesting things, like out of print stuff or whatever, but I found a decent sized haul. They're all DVDs for one Blu-ray. Actually, I got two Blu-rays, but one I picked up for a friend, so they'll show it off in their video. So the first store, I only found 3 titles. They had a lot of stuff in there, but a lot of overpriced stuff, a lot of common stuff. So I've been very selective. So the first one here is still brand new, factory sealed. I got it for $3. I watched this before on Tubi a while back. I enjoyed it enough to buy it. This is a movie called Bone Breaker. The cover art is a little bit misleading with the skull or whatever, but pretty good, like survival type movie. Very low budget, but decent acting. So this is put out by 101 Films. I remember seeing this at Walmart, but I'm glad I got it for $3 and not 10. 74 minutes, not rated, from 2020. The next 2 titles are also horror films. First, this one here is from MTI Video from 2003, directed by Brett Piper. This is a film called Arachnia. You know, I like my spider movies, so figured I'd pick it up. Paid a little bit, $5 for it, but it was in good shape. So if you guys have seen Arachnia, let me know if it's a good spider movie. I mean, I'm sure it's not as good as, say, where is it? Like Arachnophobia. I'm sure it doesn't compare to that, but, you know, it's probably decent enough. And then the last one here, I need to find the other movies in this collection. I found the 3rd film. This is Witch House 3 Demon Fire. I'm sure this one's not as good as the first one or the second one, but I've always been intrigued by the Witch House movies, so I found number 3. This is a J.R. Bookwalter film, which I enjoy his movies. One that comes to mind would be, where is it? I don't know if I have it in this room, or if it's in the other room. Yeah, I think it's in the hallway, but you know, The Dead Don't Die, or sorry, not The Dead Don't Die. The heck was it called? Does it say on here? I'm drawing a blank here. It's a zombie movie he did, and then I also enjoyed, you know, Ozone and stuff like that. So Witch House 3, we'll see how it compares. It does have the insert inside here as well. Yeah, it's just like a little essay, and then essay by J.R. Bookwalter, and then there's the chapter selection and whatnot. This is a former rental from Movie Gallery, but the disc was in pretty good shape, so figured I'd pick it up and check it out. Alright, so the second store had a lot more selection, but I rushed through it because I didn't want to get caught in traffic on the way home. That store I left with, I think, 11 titles total. Yeah, 11 total. One of them, like I said, was for a friend, so I only have 10 in front of me. Most of these are horror films, so I'm just going to fly through them real quick. I remember seeing this one at Walmart as well, but I never picked it up. This is an Uncorked Entertainment release from 2015. That is a film called The Gateway. I've always been intrigued by that cover art. I'm sure this particular scene is either not in the film at all or very different from what you see on the cover, but it looked pretty crazy from what I see on the back here as well. So yeah, we'll see how it is. Now, this is a Jaron Henry McRae film. I have no idea who that is. Next one here, I've heard of, but I've never seen it. This is from 1998, I believe, starring Malcolm McDowell, Richard Grieco, Olivia Hussey, and Angie Everhart. And this is Garden of Evil, directed by James D.R. Hickox. This is, it's like it's more of a thriller than a horror film per se, but from what I see on the back here. But yeah, we'll see how that is. If you guys have seen Garden of Evil, let me know. This one, I don't think I've seen this, but I've definitely been intrigued by it. It's got a good cast. It's from 2001, I believe. 97 minutes, directed by Ian David Diaz, and that is Fallen Angels. It's got Jeff Fahey and Michael Ironside in it, so can't go wrong with those two. Although I'm sure Jeff Fahey's only in it for 5 minutes because he's the last cast on the back here. This is about an abandoned school for girls, and yeah, so haunting, like I guess a ghost story. So I definitely wanted to check that out. That's when you get the scene index on the back. You can tell it's like over 20 years old. Next one here is a Pioneer release, 1998 as well. This is a Luca Bercovici film. I probably butchered that last name. This is a revenge thriller called Bittersweet with Eric Roberts, Angie Everhart again. I think she was in Garden of Evil, and then James Russo. This is Eric Roberts' films. He's a decent actor, more so back in the day than now. But from what from my experiences with watching his films, yeah. Of course he plays a crime boss in this movie. He's usually pretty good at that. So I found this in the horror section, but clearly on the back it says it's a drama, so whatever. It's got that nice little silk screen printing on the disc, but you do get the insert inside with the chapter selection, the synopsis, which is on the back as well, and then you get special features, which is really nothing, but you know, it is what it is. Full frame, digital mastered, interactive menus, scene selection, and trailer. I mean, I dig the old interactive menus back in the day for the DVDs, but other than that, you know, it's not really anything major. So I picked this up because I wanted to see this. The disc is not in the greatest shape, but hopefully we can fix that problem. This is the 70s with Brad Rowe, Amy Smart, Guy Torry, and Vanessa Shaw. This was a TV event in 2000. I was split up on two nights, but this is the whole movie all the way through, so it's almost 3 hours long. Yeah, the disc is not in the best shape, but you get the little Lionsgate packet. But hopefully we can fix it so I can watch it, because I've always been intrigued by this movie. The only Blu-ray I got for myself was actually in a DVD case, but I need to get a replacement case for it, but I can get one later today. This is The Whackness. Like I said, it is Blu-ray, it's not DVD, but I can take the artwork out of here and put it in a Blu-ray case, not a big deal. This is a comedy featuring Ben Kingsley, Josh Peck, Famke Janssen, Olivia Thirlby, Mary-Kate Olsen, and Method Man. Looks like cheesy fun, so I definitely wanted to check it out. Next one here is a coming-of-age comedy drama. It says it's action adventure, but I don't think it is. It's from 2003. It's about 7 skateboarders test their limits of summertime freedom in the suburbs. It's called Levelland. Got good reviews on IMDb when I looked it up when I was in the store, so definitely wanted to check that out. Comes with the insert and everything. Obviously you got your skateboarding and your scene selections. So let me know if you guys have seen Levelland. I usually enjoy these coming of age, like last summertime movies and what have you. Next one here I got because of the cast. Not necessarily anybody else, and the reason why. This is from 2013. This is directed by Ivan Zucan. It's called Wrath of Crows. I got it because it has Debbie Rochon and Tiffany Shepis in it. I'm not familiar with the other 2 actors. It's probably bad, but you know, I like cheesy bad movies from time to time. 87-minute runtime. This is from MTI Video as well. I guess this is about being stuck in jail, and I guess this judge is corrupt and whatnot. So I don't know. Looked interesting. I like my bird movies, so I'll check that out. This is an Asylum release, so Kenny, if you're watching, I'm sure you've either seen this or you're intrigued by it. This is like a Hills Have Eyes type ripoff. It says it's also kind of like Blair Witch Project mixed. So 77 minutes, directed by Mike Upton, and this is a film called Raven's Ridge. I plan on changing the case. I got many replacement DVD case changes over here, so yeah, I don't know, it looked interesting to me. This has, I don't think there's anybody in here I recognize. No, I don't recognize anybody in the cast, but it looks pretty much kind of like a ripoff of Hills Have Eyes. You know, they compare it to the Blair Witch Project on the back, so we'll see. And the last one here is a horror comedy that I thought had a silly title. This is from 2011, directed by David Matheny, David Matheny. This is called My Dad's a Freaking Vampire, so that doesn't give it away. It's an MVD visual release. Cast-wise, I don't recognize anybody in here either. So, it says highly entertaining. Sometimes stepdads can be a pain in the neck. Yeah, no kidding. So, there's no like synopsis on here, so we'll see how that goes. So, that's everything for anything I found when I was out in that area the other day. So let me know if you guys have seen any of these films and what you thought of them. And I'll catch you guys probably in the next day or 2. I got a lot to show off because I've been buying stuff. I've been on vacation, so I've been going to places like almost every day. So I'll share those with you over time. Take care, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.